Bonjour, merci pour les règles du GD. Mon nom est Laurie Beasley.
Et je suis Bernardel. Je vais couvrir la fin de l'action de la révolution.
Si es une belle journée ici en France.
Salut, c'est Mackenzie ici, reporter de Britannia. Pardonna mon
Things like the middle class insisting on turning the assembly into a modern parliament happened leading up to the revolution. And because of the lack of an ineffective ruler, King Louis XIV, street riots began in Paris, causing the revolution to go underway. Also, since the beginning of an economic hardship, an international struggle has begun. Many ailments, such as Enlightenment thinkers, urging the need to limit the powers of the Catholic Church, the aristocracy, and the monarchy, as well as a sharp economic slump in 1787 and 1788, triggered by bad harvests, set the seal on the revolution. Now to Brenna with more on-the-scene action.
Thanks, Lori. Many battles happened during the Revolution, beginning with the declaration of Vilnius and the massacre of Champ-de-Mars in 1791. Then, the declaration of war, France invading the Netherlands, and finally Brunswick Manifesto in 1792. Also, the first major battle of Valmy. Ending the Revolution is the Siege of Toulon with the Battle of Waterloo in 1814. The weaponry included swords, muskets, pistols, bayonets, and carbines. Next to Madison was some of the benefits of the Revolution.
Some of the initial gains of the Revolution were representative government, authoritarianism, and a stronger, further centralized state. Also, creations and extensions of new civil rights, including equality before the law, talent and participation in elections to certain government positions based on poverty. A few of the accomplished leaders were Napoleon
Bonaparte,
Maximilian,
Robespierre,
Talleyrand.
Toussaint Louverture.
Some of the opposing sides were the British, the Austrians, and Russia. Okay, now to Mackenzie with the latest news.
Thanks, Madison. Socioeconomic changes include single commercial code, abolition of guilds, that is, workers' right to organize in uniform. Business became an honorable profession. Wealthier peasants acquire land, and more peasants become independent proprietors. Increase in the size and influence of the bourgeoisie through the acquisition of church lands, greater wealth, and offices of political representatives and government officials. Also, changes in ideas and political culture included liberty, equality, fraternity, and popular sovereignty. Sovereignty rested with the people, not in the king or any narrow group, such as aristocracy and democratic republicanism. Nationalism and the decline of religiosity in the influence and authority of the church. Now back to Matt.
And now for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, viewers. Today's forecast is partly cloudy in France, and the high will be 56 degrees and the low will be 33 degrees. Dress warm in case it gets too cold. Now back to Lori and Mackenzie with the closing remarks.
Toujours galère, health, esprit, et très suprême. Peuple souverain, République française.
Il toujours c'est rapide, liberté, égalité, fraternité.
We can redo it.
Okay, I read it wrong. I thought it said bed.
Began in Paris, causing the... I'm so far from the bench.
How far are you gotten though?
But I'm just doing the first sentence and we're going to cut it off. Oh, I'm doing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I have to practice the rest of it. Okay. Oh my god. Bonjour. Merci pour le règle GD. Oh.
Mon nom
Oh,
es...
mon nom es Lois. It's gonna be a long... Are you recording me?
No.
Yeah, you are.